I think a lot of times we think of poverty as because it's exceptional, that means it's not part of our norm.
It's very hard to actually hear these realities.
The Best of You movement is an appreciative storytelling movement. It is powered by people's stories, and people's stories in turn power us to talk about certain social topics that are probably not frequently talked about. So we developed this idea of Ron based on research about resilient children. So in Ron's story, we focused on time as the tension point. When people experience the simulation itself, they can actually help Ron make certain decisions for him. And then those decisions would lead to different, decision pathways and different outcomes and different consequences as well.
It is difficult to do a project like that when you have no idea how it really feels like to be in the shoes. So we literally went to some rental estates. We also get to speak to people from all walks of life living in urban poverty itself. Upon conceptualizing how the entire conversation should manifest, we are just looking for the right partner to help us put things together. I think one of the things that draws us to PALO IT is also their values, tech for good. That's what brings us together as well.
So as a UX designer, my role was to come in and bring in the user perspective. I really looked at it from two components. The first thing that we were looking at was to make sure that we got input in terms of the story itself. Were users able to empathize on the character of Ron? Secondly, we didn't look at the usability of the game itself. So whether users were able to navigate through the game properly, whether they were able to click through, whether they understood the different buttons and sort of the different UI elements that you would get throughout the game. So really we worked on these two components to really make sure that users not only enjoyed the story, but they were able to have a very seamless user experience. And then with these findings, then we were able to then take it into development.
You can do this, Ron. Let me help May finish her lunch first, then her homework. Once that is done, the space can be yours.
So I really hope that stories like Ron really helps people to uncover the realities of people living in poverty amongst us. And it is not only their problem, it is our problem, everyone's problem.
And I feel like we've learned a lot from this as well. We learned how to really go into people's mindsets a little bit deeper and also find relevant storylines to capture people's attention. So I think that's very important. Yeah.